trusted source for premium dirt oval shocks. For dwarf cars to late models and everything in between. We also offer adjustable spoilers and adjustable shock mounts, upgrades, car setup services, and even professional tech support for your entire racing season. You either run CRS shocks or you get outran by them. Call us today, 254-933-CRS1.
It started as a dream in the backyard of Charles and Vanjie McLemore. 45 years later, Magnum Trailers is a premier builder of custom trailers and authorized dealer of industry-leading brands. From gooseneck flatbeds to dump, tilt, and utility trailers, car haulers, cargo trailers, and watercraft trailers, you won't find a better selection. We build the best and repair the rest. And because we're in Texas Hill Country, come see us for deer blinds, deer feeders, and barbecues too. For happy trailering and happy hunting, click to find the Magnum Trailers location nearest you.
Moments meant to be remembered are the perfect time for that perfect gift. And Craig's Jewelry in Bastrop is the destination for commemorating the most special times in our lives. From watches, rings, pendants, and charms, to bracelets, earrings, and personalized gifts. As always, we offer fast in-house engraving to add that personal touch to any special gift. Mark your most precious moments with Craig's Jewelry in Bastrop, and let us help you and your family celebrate those special times.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome out to Cotton Bowl Speedway. My name is Milton Hope, and I am by myself tonight. Got the trophy with me. It's going to kind of co-announce with me this evening, but thank you for being here live at Cotton Bowl Speedway, and thank you for tuning in to Race on Texas and SpeedPass. Man, it's a beautiful night here in Central Texas as you look out. Almost no clouds in the sky. Got a little bit of a breeze blowing in towards the stands. We've got, I don't know, last count I saw about 85 to 90 cars. Got a couple of tracks going on, a two-day show down at I-37, so they may capture a couple of our cars that we normally have here on a Saturday night, but we're still going to be chock full of race cars, and we got 6 classes coming at you tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun here at the racetrack. Now that Mother Nature is gone and not much of a threat of rain, well, maybe next week we'll get some, but not on a race night here at Cotton Bowl Speedway, and we appreciate you watching. Race on Texas, SpeedPass, $39.99. That is the way to go. That gives you access to racetracks all over the state of Texas and some in Louisiana. But for $39.99, if you make Cotton Bowl Speedway your home track, half that money is going to come right back here to Cotton Bowl Speedway. And that really helps out in the maintenance and the purse and the facilities that are here at the racetrack in case there's an off night, in case there's a rain out, in case there's a big show that draws some of our cars away. Half that $39.99 coming back to Cotton Bowl Speedway definitely helps out the staff and the operators here at Cotton Bowl Speedway. So be sure to sign in to Speed Zone, make Cotton Bowl Speedway your home track, $39.99. Half that money is coming back. We had a good time here last Saturday afternoon. That's right, not last Saturday night, but last Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It was pretty warm outside, but these grandstands were full of excited folks as we had the monster truck show here. 4 big monster trucks showed up and put on a dazzling show. They also had a monster bus here, and they were giving rides out there to the kids and the adults. I saw a bunch of adults get on that bus, and they were out there doing donuts in the infield on that gigantic monster bus. And man, the crowd, like I said, we had over 2,000, nearly 3,000 fans here, just packing it side by side. There wasn't an empty seat in the grandstands here at Cotton Bowl Speedway. So we had a great time. I think we have another one scheduled towards the end of the year, and as we get closer to that, we'll certainly keep you informed of that as we get closer, because we had a lot of fun. Couple other trucks had some difficulties and were not able to make the show, and then there are quad runners. We were supposed to have some quad wars, but one of their drivers was seriously injured, and they had to cancel out on that due to his injury. So we look forward to maybe a reappearance towards the end of the year. Tonight here at Cotton Bowl Speedway, like I said, chock full of action. We got the Gunslinger factory stocks are here tonight. Design Welding Sport Compacts. We've also got the Magnum IMCA Sport Modifieds, the IMCA Southern Sport Modifieds, and the Browning IMCA stock cars. So we've got all sorts of action that's going to be on the track tonight. We've got some really close calls in the points races here at Cotton Bowl this year. We may try to get to that as we get towards the later part of this show. If not, definitely we'll get to it during the racing, because there's a lot of classes right now that are 1, 2, 3 point differences between first and third. So every race from here on out is going to count. Tonight we're racing. Next race is July the 10th here at Cotton Bowl Speedway. Then we've got a makeup race on July the 17th. We missed a race due to a rain out. We're going to make that up the 17th, and then July the 24th. When we come back, though, we have a brand new sponsor. Our pre-race show is brought to you by Alpha One Chevy and Buick in Rockdale, Texas, and we're going to do an interview with the main man from there right after this break. Welcome back to Cotton Bowl Speedway. Milton Hope in here tonight. Owen Pittman's not here to help me out. Joe Spillman is out doing some work. Rodney Rodriguez is over in Mobile, Alabama, so it is myself pulling the heavy load tonight, but that's okay. It's crystal clear skies here at Cotton Bowl Speedway as we get ready to rock and roll around the racetrack. Now, our pre-race show here on Race on Texas and SpeedPass brought to you by Alpha One Chevrolet and Buick from Rockdale, Texas, and the main man sitting right here staring right at the camera, giving you the fingers right there, Monty Robertson. Monty, welcome to the race show.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you for jumping on board. Put that just a little closer. There you go.
You got it.
We're just going to shoot from the hip, so just forgive whatever we do. But Monty, thank you for jumping on board as a sponsor. Tell us what had you decided to go ahead and get involved with Cotton Bowl Speedway?
You know, we've got a lot of racers out of Rockdale, Texas, and that got us very excited. And they're big customers. They used to be with Miller Starnes, which we greatly appreciate the great legacy that they built. And now Alpha One Chevrolet Buick is going to back those racers as they participate in these events. So we're really excited about that tie-in.
That is super duper to hear that you're involved with the racers already here, the racers that are from Rockdale. Now tell us a little bit about, you're involved here at the racetrack now. We're showing your commercials on the live stream, but tell us what else you do about, being part of the community.
Well, it's big for us. I mean, the main reason why we wanted to do this is to help Rockdale, Texas rebuild, plug in some business into Milam County, into Lee County, in the communities. We're all about helping this region kind of come back, so to speak, and be even stronger. So we're going to help with the community on a multitude of projects. We're going to back the first responders, the police force, and the firemen. You'll see some other videos of our participation in that. We've got great sponsors like Terry and Tracy and that racing team. We're going to work with Tommy and Teresa, Nick Morris, and others. So we're excited about their tie-in to us, and we just hope all of this comes back to the community. We care about our employees and want them to have a great place to work, and we're going to do our part.
How much have you been involved in racing here at Cotton Bowl Speedway? Have you been a fan? Have you sat in the grandstands and watched? How did it draw you besides the drivers from Rockdale?
You know, to be honest, I was a big NASCAR fan and had seen a little bit of this and had not gotten to participate in it. I'd seen the live video feeds, and then I got that exhilarating effect of being here live.
Right.
And, I got to tell you, you got to be a part of this. You got to come down here and see it, feel the power of these motors, which are primarily Chevrolet.
I knew you were going to get that in there.
But yeah, it's just an exciting event, and the competition and the camaraderie of all the racers. I can't say enough good things about this and Race on Texas and everybody else.
Well, we're certainly happy to have you on board as a pre-race show sponsor. Monty Robertson, the general manager over at Alpha One Chevrolet and Buick, and I'm pretty sure you probably got some good deals on some Chevys and Buicks right now.
Come see us.
Come see us. That's a salesman right there. Come see us. Well, we're going to be talking a lot about Alpha One Chevy and Buick as they continue to sponsor the pre-race show the rest of the year. You find folks on the live feed side, you're going to see a lot of the commercials. For the fans that are sitting in the grandstands tonight or watching on Facebook Live, you'll see their big new sign all the way over on the back straightaway talking about Alpha One Chevy and Buick. So, man, we appreciate you being on board, and we look forward to bigger and better things. And we were talking before we did this about maybe getting involved with bigger things. So, it always has to start somewhere. And for you right now, it's Cotton Bowl Speedway, and then you'll get involved in other things.
That's absolutely true. Thank you so much. We appreciate the Cotton Bowl Speedway, Race on Texas, SpeedPass, everybody else.
Man, we love those Chevy engines, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you.
All right. After the break, we'll be back with some more exciting news and updates. We'll be right back on Race on Texas.
All right. We got about 2 minutes.
Yeah, I hope that was okay.
You're good. It's always hard once you stand in front of the camera. You're like.
Tony, I'm going to stand up with him, so I don't know if you need to adjust that. Hey, welcome back to Cotton Bowl Speedway. Thank you for tuning in to Race on Texas and SpeedPass. Be sure to make Cotton Bowl Speedway your home track if you haven't already done that. If you're sitting out there in the grandstands right now watching the packing the track and hot laps getting ready to come up, you can see over my shoulder, man, it is a beautiful afternoon here at Cotton Bowl Speedway just outside Page, Texas. So we're definitely looking forward to some great racing action. I think one of the big things is going to be how the track conditions hold up with all this heat and the dryness out here. But, man, we got all sorts of fun tonight. I'm now joined to my right by Aaron Brungot. And, man, Aaron, it looks pretty good out there, doesn't it?
It really does. H put water down right before they went out and packed. So right. I know that they moved the Sport Compacts back in the order because it was a little bit soft, but I really think we're going to have a racy track.
It should be very exciting tonight. You never know what to expect. I mean, you can do all the preparation work you want and think you got it just right. You as a race car driver know that it can look one way during one race and look totally opposite in the main events.
Yeah, the last race, the thing is turns 1 and 2 were a completely different track than 3 and 4. The way the sun sets, it slicked off 3 and 4, and teams were just really having a hard time setting up for which end of the track.
Speaking of that, matter of fact, last race that we had here a couple of weeks ago, turn 3 had those evil gremlins out there, and they were grabbing the cars and spinning them around in 3 and 4. So hopefully the drivers are prepared for that tonight. A couple of them, they were assisted into the wall or into the spin, but some of it was just the track itself. But Aaron, we've got some upcoming races. I was just telling the fans before we went to that last break that we've got a race coming up July the 10th. We've got the makeup the 17th. We got another one July 24th, another one in the first week in August. But what is special besides that makeup race on the 17th? What is special about those other 3 races?
We've been building a long time, but we'll let the cat out of the bag.
Okay. Before we go any further, our pre-show sponsor, Monty Robertson from Alpha One Chevy and Buick, he told me, he said, "Let me know when H gets here because he brought him a gift." And
H is very happy. I think the racers are going to be very happy.
They could be pretty wild tonight if he starts dipping into that. But
yeah,
okay, so let's get back on track here.
So
Let
me get you on track.
Yeah.
There's these stores all around the country. Advanced Auto Parts.
Okay, heard of them.
Well, they're joining forces with us, and we got the 3rd Summer Showdown Series. We're going to have some awesome racing. We're going to go after some money. But you know what? There's a lot of stuff even before that. We've been working for months on things, and you can watch this on Roku now.
What? Roku?
You know that time where you had the laptop strung across to the TV trying to watch it?
I remember when I had my arm stretched out over to the channel changer and changing channels.
I thought that's what the kid was for. I've been training her to go up there.
Exactly. But Roku now.
Roku,
right.
Apple, iPhone, you can watch it all on there. It's great. I sat there playing the other night, and I was like, man, this is so awesome. Now I can watch, I have an all-in-one computer off on the left. I can watch one race, and then I can watch another race on the TV.
Talking about a techno wizard over here, he does all sorts of things. He is a kind of an electronics nerd or genius, whichever word you want to use.
I worked for Dell for a long time. I'll give him a shameless plug.
Tell us about this Summer Series Showdown. I mean, it's the 3rd annual, and we've got some big money. You were showing me on your computer how we're trying to build that.
$7,400 is what the bonus purse is right now.
Whoa, okay.
So not only $10,000 is on the line every night, on top of that, they're racing for 3 nights worth of points.
Okay.
The winner in each class is going to take home, right now it's a guaranteed $500.
All right.
And so we've got many sponsors that have jumped on with Advanced Auto Parts to make this possible. And I mean, it's just something that the fans are out. Like, we've got more people here in the stands.
Right.
Sponsors have been great. Scott Mitchell Welding. I mean, they saved us already.
Oh, sure. And now we always are very thankful for all the sponsors, such as our newest one here, Alpha One Chevy and Buick. But
Absolutely.
Tell us how the fans are actually going to be involved in getting this purse even higher and people taking home.
That's what I love. We're gunning for at least $12,000 for this bonus purse.
Right.
Fans, when they go online, My Race Pass, and they buy their tickets for those races in the Summer Showdown Series, $2 from each of those tickets is going to that bonus purse.
All right, so you buy your tickets online.
You order SpeedPass. if you order SpeedPass for all the new subscribers, $5 from your subscription is going to go into that bonus purse.
All right, so you buy your tickets online, $2 from every purchase, $5 for new people who sign on to SpeedPass.
We're bringing special merchandise out for the Summer Showdown Series. You purchase that, about that hat's worth $5 added to the bonus purse.
So if you buy a hat, we're going to take $5 of that purchase, throw that in the pot.
Yep. Shirts are coming as well. It's Drivers Appreciation, so we're going to do a couple of really cool things on social media as well to get the fans even more involved. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag tonight.
Sure.
I want them to tune into that Facebook page, but I do have another cat I want to let out of the bag.
What? You're full of surprises tonight. All right. Everybody, sit down, buckle in. Big announcement.
So we like to go round and round every Saturday night, right?
It's the only kind of racing there is.
Negative goes first.
Oh, no. I was afraid you were going to say that.
Well, sometimes things happen at the drag strip, right?
Drag strip. Okay.
Drag strip. Producer, roll that clip for me.
Welcome back to Cotton Bowl Speedway. And you were just watching that commercial on the live stream, and I didn't see any of those cars make a left turn. What the heck? Tell me about that.
We're going drag racing.
What?
Alamo City Motorplex in San Antonio is going to join us here on SpeedPass.
Wow. That's big. That's huge.
I think it's amazing. We went down there, we did some footage and things like that. We met a bunch of people, but it's something that's hugely popular, and we're trying to grow and do some fun things, and I think drag racing is a lot of fun.
They get some pretty good turnouts down there, and that area is really growing, and they're putting a lot of improvements into that location and constantly building. I saw a Facebook post the other day about more to come, and they're continuing to grow and build. So that's pretty doggone exciting.
I don't want to say what they're building. You can maybe go look at their Facebook page and see some hints, but they're going to fit right in.
That's going to be exciting because it's going to give a lot of people across the country and across the state and across the world who they may watch the roundy round racing that we have here, but they are drag strip fans, and this is going to give them now an opportunity to be in Montana or Houston or Italy or Japan like that guy was a couple of weeks ago watching our roundy round. He can now watch the drag strip from San Antonio.
Absolutely, and the fans cross over. They get two different experiences. It's great exposure for the drivers, the track. I mean, SpeedPass is all about bringing local racing to your living room around the country. When you can't get to the track, you can get there live with SpeedPass, and it's been a really fun project. We've been working on it for about 3 years, but you know what we found down there that you may see on our coverage tonight?
The golf course? No. What?
It may be able to retrieve a ball and bring it back.
Or find it in the woods, maybe.
It would definitely be able to find it in the woods.
Mine goes in the woods. Are we talking about a drone?
A drone, sir. We are going to play with some drone today. We're going to work on some technology here and see if we can elevate. But we got Extreme Flyby here tonight, flying, and it's crazy. I know you saw him a minute ago kind of warming up and things like that. he doesn't see anything but what the drone sees.
And that's awesome because he's wearing these goggles. It's Matt. He's with Extreme Flyby, and he's been out here testing it pre-race. And we told him, just kind of turn him loose and say, let's experiment with it. We gave him some parameters of maybe where he does and doesn't want to go in the heat races versus the main events and how high, how low. But we gave him some ideas on maybe shots that he should follow during the heat races and during the main events. So for you folks that are watching on SpeedPass tonight, you're going to get some different visuals, and for the fans that are out in the grandstands tonight, you're going to see that drone flying all over the place. The thing about it is, down at I-37, they have run a drone before, but that was a personal drone, and it was video you saw later. This is actually going to be a live drone, live shots while the race is going on.
Yes, sir. The technology is wonderful, live, and the fun thing is, it's a racing drone. This thing moves.
And he does a lot of different things too. He does many different events, but I think this is his first time for a roundy round. But before we go to break, thank you to all the fans that are in the grandstands tonight here at Cotton Bowl Speedway. It's a little warm, but once that sun goes down, it's going to be pretty comfortable. Got a breeze blowing into your face. And for those of you watching on the live stream, thank you for doing it. If you know some family or friends that enjoy racing, tell them to sign up for SpeedPass on Race on Texas. $39.99 a month gets you unlimited views across the state of Texas, and you can watch great racing action from Boot Hill, I-37, Texana, Cotton Bowl, Monarch, I think, is one of them.
Texana 67 started up last night.
Yeah.
Their grand opening.
I mean, they're everywhere, so you can watch racing all over the state of Texas, and if you would, make Cotton Bowl Speedway your home track, and then half that money comes back to Cotton Bowl Speedway and really helps out maybe during a tough time. But after this, we're going to take a short little break. We're going to have more information following that. You're watching Race on Texas, presented by Alpha One Chevy and Buick in Rockdale, Texas.
All right.
Commercials in about 5 minutes to close.
Hey, welcome back to Cotton Bowl Speedway. I'm over here nodding off. I was at I-37 Speedway doing the announcing last night. They got a 2-day show down there. And then I made my way on up I-35 and came out here to Cotton Bowl Speedway to do the announcing here tonight. Joe Spillman, he's out working. Owen Pittman is off doing some things. Rodney Rodriguez in Mobile, Alabama doing the hard surface, the asphalt racing over at Mobile, Alabama tonight. So I'm here this evening filling in for a whole bunch of folks, and it's good to be here. We're talking about the points races that are underway right now here in all the classes. So the street stocks, Tommy Gurrell, he's got the lead with 187 points, but Todd Roberts McAvoy right behind him in second place at 185, and then C.J. Gray third with 184 points. So only 3 points separate first and third in the street stocks. Gunslinger factory stocks, not quite as close, but Tim Homeyer in the 8-star car starting to set the precedence and starting to pull away from everybody. He's first with 195 points. Steve Sims sits in second, 11 points back at 185, and Don Cron at 182 sitting in third. The Design Welding Sport Compacts, Dylan Kowalik's got himself a pretty good lead. He was off pace a little bit our last race 2 weeks ago, but he's got the lead at 185 points. Jake Hall, the rookie driver in the 57, back at 178. And then the girlfriend of our points leader, Taylor Stewart, she's in third right now. She's got 177 points, just about 8 points behind her boyfriend who leads the way. Magnum IMCA Modified, ZO1 of Derek Scott Jr. He sits in first with 190 points, and Chris Morris had a bit of a tough week 2 weeks ago here at Cotton Bowl Speedway, faltered a little bit. He was your leader going into last week. He falls to second. He's 3 points behind at 187, and Hardy Henderson back in third at 178. IMCA Southern Sport Modifieds, G.W. Egbert right now with the lead at 197. Just a little bit back, James Hanish in the 777. He's in second place at 186. And third, Joe Maple. He's at 177. So he's got a 20-point deficit from your points leader, G.W. Egbert. Our final group, the Browning IMCA stock cars, George Egbert III. He's got the lead at 196. 29, Marcus Harcrow back at 184, 12 points behind coming into tonight's races. And third, he had a big win at Heart of Texas Speedway last night. Jason Batt sits third in points right now at 183. He's just 1 point behind second, but he's also 13 points behind Egbert for the lead. So we've got some beautiful trophies here tonight. Owen Pittman did a great job of making all these trophies here for all of our classes tonight, and thank you to 316 Designs for doing that, man. We appreciate you. Miss everybody that's not here tonight, but we're going to have a great night of racing. We got some great spectators that are already filling into the grandstands. Even though it's a little bit warm, that shade's going to start going over the grandstands to make everybody more comfortable as the night goes on, and we'll keep everybody updated on the activity and the racing here on Race on Texas. But we definitely want to thank Monty Robertson. He's the general manager of Alpha One Chevy and Buick in Rockdale, Texas. Thank you for being the new sponsor for the rest of the year for the pre-race show on Race on Texas and SpeedPass. $39.99. Be sure to sign up. Be sure to spread the word. But hey, I'm Milton Hope. I'm on my own tonight. We're going to have a good time at Cotton Bowl Speedway.